Assalomu alaykum. 10-unitga xush kelibsizlar. Bu unitda high flyers haqida gaplashamiz. Grammatikadan past simple, to be ni past simple ko'rinishi, uni so'roq shakllari va past simple ni o'zi haqida gaplashamiz. Okay, let's start. High flyers. High flyers. Yani muvaffaqiyatli, mashhur insonlar haqida gaplashar ekanmiz bu unitda. Achievements, yutuqlar, erishilgan narsalar. Astronaut bu astronaut. Factory, zavod. Skydiving bu parashyutdan sakrash. Spacecraft bu fazoviy kema. Stamps bu shtamplar. Demak, bularning hammasi rasmda berilgan bu yerda. Misol uchun mana skydiving, factory, spaceship, bu yerda mana achievements, stamps, astronaut bu yerda berilgan. Xo'p, tekstimizni boshlaylik. It was her dream to be an astronaut. Valentina Tereshkova was born in Russia on 6 March 1937. Her father was a driver and her mother was a factory worker. Valentina was working in a factory too. Her hobby was skydiving, and it was her dream to be an astronaut and to go into space. Valentina Tereshkova bu ism Rossiyada 6-mart kuni tug'ilgan ekan, 1937-yilda. Uning otasi haydovchi bo'lgan ekan va her father, uning onasi zavodda ishlagan ekan, zavod ishchisi bo'lgan ekan. Valentina was working in a factory too. Valentina ham zavodda ishchi bo'lgan ekan. Her hobby, uni hobbisi skydiving, ya'ni parashyutdan sakrash va uni orzusi astronaut bo'lish bo'lgan ekan. And to go into space was fazoga chiqish. In 1962 there was a big competition to find new astronauts. 1962-yilda katta bitta competition, musobaqa bo'lgan ekan yangi astronautlarni topish uchun. There were 400 people interested in going into space. Tourist odam bo'lgan ekan spacega, ya'ni fazoga chiqishga qiziqqan. The training program wasn't very easy. And training programmasi, ya'ni tayyorlash programmasi unchalik oson emas edi. Lekin Tereshkova was hardworking. Lekin Tereshkova juda ham mehnatkash edi. She was the lucky one. U omadli edi. Tereshkova's big day was 16th June 1963, and she was ready. Tereshkovani muhim kuni 16 big day degani muhim kun degani 16-iyun 1963-yil bo'lgan ekan va u tayyor edi. The name of her spacecraft was Vostok 6, and Tereshkova was the first woman in space. The flight was very difficult because there were many technical problems, and Tereshkova wasn't very well for most of the flight. She was in space for 3 days. She is the only woman to do a solo space flight. Yani spacecraftni, ya'ni o'sha fazoviy kemani oti Vostok 6 ekan va Tereshkova birinchi ayol bo'lgan ekan fazodagi. The flight was, ya'ni parvoz was very difficult, juda qiyin edi, chunki there were many technical problems. Juda ham ko'p texnik muammolar bor ekan. Tereshkova wasn't very well. Tereshkova uncha ham for most of the aksariyat parvozlarda juda ham yaxshi emas edi, ya'ni yaxshi uddalay olmasdi yoki yaxshi muvaffaqiyatli bo'lmagan. She was in space for 3 days. U fazoda 3 kun bo'libdi. She is the only woman. U yagona ayol buni yolg'iz o'zi qilgan, ya'ni yolg'iz parvoz qilgan. Solo degan yolg'iz yagona yakka. After that she was very famous all over the world. Her face was on stamps in several countries. Bir necha undan keyin u juda ham mashhur bo'ldi dunyo bo'ylab. Keyin uning yuzi ko'plab shtamplarda bir qancha davlatlarda bo'ldi. Bir qancha chiqdi yoki. Hop. In the year 2000 there was a big celebration in London and Valentina Tereshkova was named the woman of the century. 2000-yilda katta bitta celebration, qanaqadir bitta tadbir bo'libdi Londonda va Valentina Tereshkova was named va Valentina Tereshkova asr ayoli deb nomlanibdi. Was named. At the opening ceremony, ya'ni ochilish marosimida, opening ceremony, ochilish marosimi of the Winter Olympics in Russia in 2014, Valentina Tereshkova was one of the carriers of the Olympic flag. 2014-yildagi Rossiyadagi Olimpiada qishki o'yinlar ochilish marosimida Valentina Tereshkova Olimpiada bayrog'ini ko'taruvchilarning biri bo'lgan. These moments were very important to her. Bu lahzalar u uchun juda ham muhim bo'lgan. Hop, it was her dream to be a astronaut. Mana demak bu ma'lumotlarni o'rganib chiqdik. Valentina Tereshkova haqidagi endi so'nggi oid mashqlarni bajarsak bo'ladi. Why is Valentina Tereshkova famous? Nimaga u mashhur bo'lgan? Because she was first woman to be in space. Fazoda bo'lgan birinchi ayol bo'lgan shuning uchun. Read the article again and put the events in order. Birinchi nima bo'ladi? Valentina Tereshkova was born tug'iladi. Keyin competition bo'ladi. Competition bo'ladi. Astronautlarni topish uchun keyin 3 kun qolib ketadi fazoda. Keyin birinchi asr ayoli deb nomlanadi. Keyin Olimpiada bayrog'ini ko'taradi. Ish bo'ladi. Hop, demak, grammatik temamiz past simple was were. Okay. Past form of to be haqida gaplashar ekanmiz o'zi. Buni past simple emas, men past form of to be deya qolaman soddaroq qilish uchun. Chunki bir xil. Xo'p, demak, to be larimizni eslasak, am, is, are bular to be lar edi. Endi esa past form of to be mana bo'ladi. Was va were bo'ladi. Endi agar moslaydigan bo'lsak, tarjimasi bu bo'lmoq deydigan bo'lsak buni. Endi esa bu bo'lgan deb tarjima qilinadi. Buni olamiz. Xo'p, demak. Endi esa yana aniqroq qilib yozadigan bo'lsak, am, is, niki was bo'ladi. Are niki esa were bo'ladi. Ya'ni bular shuni past shakllari hisoblanadi. Misol uchun I am student degan misol keltirgandek o'rganganimizda o'sha narsani I was a student bo'lib qoladi. Tarjimasi men talaba edim bo'lib qoladi. Talaba bo'lganman yoki bo'lganman. Xo'p, bu esa men talabaman degan gap edi. Shu tarzda yasab ketaveramiz. Endi esa wordga ham yasaydigan bo'lsak, misol tuzadigan bo'lsak, masalan, we were happy when receiving gifts. Sovg'alar olayotganda xursand edik biz. Biz xursand bo'lgandik degan, ya'ni biz xursand. Masalan bu yesterday. Kecha. Ya'ni bu narsa avval sodir bo'lganligi uchun past simple ishlatamiz. Yoki there is a strukturdan xuddi mana shunaqa bo'ladi. Masalan biz there is bu yerda present formasi bo'lsa, xuddi o'shani pastda there was yoki there were bo'ladi. Misol uchun there were many trees in my old house. Mana eski uyimda juda ko'p daraxtlar bor edi degan gap. Agar birlikka ishlatadigan bo'lsak, there was a small shop next to my house. Bu degani mani uyim oldida kichkinagina do'koncha bor edi degani. Bu degani oldin bor edi, hozir bormi, yo'qmi? Balki yo'qdir katta ehtimol bilan. Shunaqa. Xo'p, shunaqa qilib tutiladi. Misol uchun endi bu yerda ham Valentin Tereshkov was born bo'ladi. Born degan tug'ilgan degan. Was born bo'lsa tug'ilgan. To'y bilan ishlatiladi odatda. The training program wasn't very easy. Agar bu negativni qilmoqchi bo'lsak, shunchaki not qo'shib qo'ysak bo'ldi. Misol uchun there was yoki they were not yoki umumiy hammasiga not qo'shib qo'ysak ham qolganlarda ham shunaqa masalab ketilaveradi. Xo'p, keyingisi they were bo'ladi, chunki bu yerda ko'p odam bor, 400 odam. There were 400 people interested in going to space. These moments very important. These moments ko'p bo'lgani uchun bunda ham were ishlatamiz. Xo'p, rule was were is a past form of to be ni past shakli. Endi esa I, he, she ga was ishlatamiz positivda. We use ga were ishlatamiz. There was yoki there were bo'ladi. Negativda were not were yoki were not bo'ladi. Keyingisi bu ham was yoki was not yoki were not bo'ladi. Shunaqa yasaladi. Buncha qisqartmasini yozish kerak bo'lgan. Complete the sentence with was, wasn't, were not. Okay. My sister was there too, but my parents were not because they were at work. Hop, mana tarjimasi. Mana opam yoki singlim u yoqda edi, lekin degan uchun qarama-qarsini ishlatdim. Buni qisqartma shaklida ishlatilsa ham bo'ladi, were not deb. Weren't because they were at work. Keyingisi. Chunki ular ishlaydi. There were lots of people in the shopping center. Do'konda ko'p odamlar bor edi. There were a little girl. There was bitta qizligi uchun bu yerga past simple birligini ishlatamiz, was ishlatamiz. A little girl with her dog. The dog was very nice. Its name was Blackie. Xo'p, bu yerda time expressionlarimiz bor. Time expressionlarni biz ishlashni o'rganamiz. Write in, at, last and yesterday to complete the time expression. Listen and check. Bunga ishlatishimiz mumkin. Menimcha birinchi last degan so'z hammasiga umumiy bitta last tushadi. Last weekend, last Sunday, last night, last week, last month, last year. Keyingisi in morning, in the morning, in ishlatamiz. Kundagi paytlarni aytmoqchi bo'lsak, in ishlatamiz, yillarga ham in ishlatamiz. Yoki buni yesterday morning desak ham, yesterday desak ham bo'lar ekan. Yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon desak ham bo'lar ekan. Oxirgisi aniq konkret soatlarga biz at ishlatamiz. Xo'p, demak shular bilan to'ldirishimiz kerak edi. To'ldirdik. At the cinema in Paris, at the football match per se, bu yerda ham frazalar bor ekan, mashq. Sodda juda ham qilib o'tirishimiz shart emas. Xo'p, endi esa past simple'da bitta mashina davom ettiramiz va uni savol ko'rinishini ko'rishamiz. Question form of was and were bo'ladi. Misol uchun savol shaklida was bilan were ni oldiga chiqazamiz. Subject keladi. Misol uchun I was we were at the party yesterday morning. Kecha ertalab biz partida edik degan gapni savol qilamiz. Qayerda edinglar degan savolni berishimiz kerak bunga. Misol uchun where were you? Qayerda edinglar degani bu. Bunga javob shu bo'ladi. Where degan so'z bu question word. Ba'zida bu siz ham so'roq gaplar tutsak bo'ladi. Mana bu to be oldiga chiqishi avvalgi qoidalarimizdan ham bilsak bo'ladi. Xo'p, yana yoki were you at the party yesterday evening? Bu degani kecha kechqurun, kecha oqshomda deylik, yaxshiroq chiqadi. Oqshomda partida deylar, partidami deylar yoki partida bo'lganmi deylar. Partidami deysiz. Parti degani tadbir. Bo'lganmiz deylik. O'zbek tilida sal qiyin ekan, ko'cha tilida aytish osonroq. Badiiy ko'rinish taxminan shunaqa bo'lsa kerak. Yoki yana wasga tuzadigan bo'lsak, was he 10 when was he 10? Okay, when he got lost. Xo'p, u adashib qolganda o'ynashmadi degan. Atilla sodda gaplar tushmayman, iloji boricha murakkabroq gaplar tushaman. Was he 10 when he got lost? Yo'qolib qolgan. Yoki yana ko'proq misollarni bu yerda olamiz bo'lsam, davom ettiramiz. Was he, were you, ketdik. Bu mashq. Were you at the cinema? Musiqa yaxshimidi? Was the music good? Musiqa yaxshimidi? A lot of people were there. Were yozaman, keyin esa they yozaman. There are a lot of people. Ko'p odam bor. Xo'p, bu yerda savollar. Agar buni qisqa javob bermoqchi bo'lsak, xuddi qanaqa savol bergan bo'lsa, o'sha holatda javob beramiz. Misol uchun it bilan was bilan berilgan bo'lsa, was bilan javob beramiz. Masalan, was the music good? Yes, it was. Demak, bu yozib qo'yaman. Keyingisi no, they weren't. Nima bo'lsa, 3 bo'ladi. No, it wasn't. Were you at the cinema? Sen sinemadamiding? Yo'q. Sinemada emasman. Bir bo'ladi. Xo'p, keyin kichkinagina tekstchamiz bor yana fictional heroes, ya'ni bu fictional degani realniy emas, hayoliy qahramonlar haqida gaplashar ekanmiz. Who is she? Storm. Who came? Storm. What's her story? Uni hikoyasi qanday? Storm's story started in New York, where she was born. Stormning hikoyasi New Yorkda boshlanadi va u o'sha yerda tug'ilgan. Her mom was a princess. Uni onasi princess, ya'ni qirolicha, and her dad worked as a photographer. Uni adasi suratchi bo'lib ishlagan. When Storm was 6 yoshligida, Storm, she moved to Cairoga ko'chgan, Egypt with her parents, ota-onasi bilan. One day, a plane crashed into their house. Bir kuni samolyot ularning uyiga to'qnashdi. Storm's parents died. Storm ota-onasi o'ldi, and she was alone in the big city. Va u katta shaharda yolg'iz qoldi. Her life in Cairo was very hard. Cairodagi uning hayoti juda ham qiyin edi. When she was a teenager, ya'ni o'smirligida, Storm discovered that she had special powers. Storm bildiki, discovered degani biror narsani birinchi marta bilib qolish. Discovered that she had special powers. Uni maxsus bir kuchi bor edi. And she started to use them. Va u ularni ishlatishni boshladi, ya'ni powerlarni. Not always successfully. Har doim ham muvaffaqiyatli emas. What are her powers? Uni kuchi nimalarda edi? Xo'p. Storm has control over the weather. Stormni has control over degani biror narsa ustidan hukmronlik yoki uni boshqara olish qobiliyati. Storm has control over the weather, ya'ni ob-havoni boshqara oladi. She can change the temperature. Temperaturani o'zgartira oladi. She can make rain. Yomg'ir yog'dira oladi. Sunshine qiladi. Ya'ni quyosh chiqaza oladi. Hurricanes, bo'ronlar, clouds, bulutlar va storms, bu ham to'fonlar qila oladi. Hop, who is he? Who came? Percy Jackson. What's his story? Uni hikoyasi qanday? His father is Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. Yani uni otasi Poseidon va u esa dengiz Grek xudosi ekan. His half brother is called Tyson. Uning o'gay akasi Tyson ekan. Tyson is monster ekan. At first Percy hated his monster brother DARSLAR. At first again boshida Percy monster akasini yoqtirmagan. Later Percy and Tyson tried to help each other in their many adventures. Keyinchalik Percy va Tyson harakat qilgan, bir-biriga yordam bergani juda ko'p sarguzashtlar. In the end, oxirida they were friends va ular do'st bo'ldi. Percy was never afraid. Hech qachon qo'rqmas edi Percy. And he never worried about his life. Va hayotidan hech ham qayg'urmagan edi. He helped the people he liked. O'zi yoqtirgan odamlarga yordam bergan. What are his powers? Uni kuchi nimada? Percy is very strong because he's the son of the god of the sea. U juda ham kuchli Percy, chunki u dengiz xudosini o'g'li. He's very fast swimmer. U juda tez suzuvchi. He can stay underwater for a long time. Suvda ostida uzoq vaqt qola oladi. He can talk to sea animals and he can make sea storms. U dengiz hayvonlari bilan gaplasha oladi va dengiz bo'ronlarni qila oladi, yarata oladi. Hop, bunga oid mashqlar bormikan? Hop, bor ekan. True false. Storm's parents died in a city in the USA. Ya'ni Stormning ota-onasi Amerikadagi shaharda vafot etgan deyapti. Bu yoqda esa nima degan? 61 Egypt one day plane crash. Egyptda bo'lganida bir kuni Stormda demak false ekan, demak Egyptda o'lgan ekan. O'shaning uchun Egypt, Misr. As a little girl, Storm lived a very difficult life. Kichkina bo'lgan paytida u juda ham qiyin hayot kechirgan. True. Juda ham qiynalgan. Her life in Cairo was very hard. Storm was good at using her special powers at the beginning. Boshida ancha good at degani yaxshi, biror narsada yaxshi bo'lish. O'zini kuch qudratini ishlatishda zo'r bo'lgan deb. Yo'q, naborat bizda u ham demadi. Not always successful. Har doim ham muvaffaqiyatlimi degan uchun bu false bo'ladi. Percy's father was the god of the hurricanes. Hurricane xudosi emas edi, sea xudosi edi, o'shaning uchun bu ham false bo'ladi. Percy's brother was a monster. True, monster edi. Percy and Tyson were not friends at the beginning. Darslar do'st emas edi, to'g'ri. Keyinchalik do'st bo'ldi. Xo'p. Endi bizda oxirgi grammatikamiz past simple haqida gaplashamiz. Past simple. O'tgan zaman. O'tgan zaman ya'ni sodir bo'lib, we use past simple for actions that are completed that were completed in the past in certain time. Yani biz past simple o'tgan zamonda ma'lum vaqtda sodir bo'lgan ish harakatlar uchun ishlatamiz. Xo'p, demak bu qoidamizning mazmuni. Xo'p, demak, buni yasash uchun regular verb degan tushuncha bor. Regular verbs degani bu to'g'ri odatiy fe'llar. To'g'ri fe'llar deb tarjima qilinadi. Bu degani bizda noto'g'ri fe'llar ham bor degani. Noto'g'ri fe'llar haqida keyinroq tanishamiz. Regular verbs. Ya'ni misol uchun bizda masalan walk degan so'z verb bo'lsa, ya'ni yurmoq degan so'z bo'lsa, bu regular verb yoki yana speak regular emas. Watch ko'rmoq, use mana yoki leave mana bular hammasi to'g'ri fe'l. Bunaqa fe'llar juda ham ko'p. Faqatgina namuna sifatida, example sifatida berilib. Endi bularni qanaqa qilib pastga olib o'tamiz? Ya'ni sodir bo'lgan ish harakatini ishlatamiz. Misol uchun I walk desam, I walk to school. Maktabga 5 kun boraman degan maktabga. Endi mana shuni maktabga 5 kun bordim demoqchi bo'lsam, men nima qilaman? Verbga o'shaman ed qo'shaman yoki d qo'shaman ba'zida. Shunaqa. Keyin object yozaman. Shu holatda past simple esa ham shart emas ekanmiz. Shu holatda esa misol uchun I walked to school. Okay, 2 years ago, 2 yil oldin degan. 2 years ago, I lived in America. Men Amerikada yashaganman. Shundan qilib tuzib beraman. Live degan so'z, live degan so'zga mana d qo'shdim va past simple bo'ldi. Yashaganman qoldi. Past simple shundan qilib yasaymiz. Yoki yana bitta so'z use degan, misol uchun I used many methods when teaching. O'qitayotganimda juda ko'p metodlarni ishlatganman, ya'ni qachondir past simple'da, ya'ni o'tgan zamonda bo'lgan ish harakat. Shunaqa yasaladi. Misol uchun started bo'lib qolgan mana, move degan so'zimiz kelgan, move deb qolgan, try degan so'z mana oxiridagi y I ed bo'lib ketgan. Storm's story started when Storm was 6. She moved. Percy and Tyson help it. Help it emas. Try it. Try it. Harakat qilishga, bir-biriga yordam berishga. He help it. The people he liked. Shunaqa qilib yasaladi. Ya'ni yordam bergan ed qo'shib qo'yish orqali yasaymiz. To form the past simple of regular verbs, add ed to the base form. When the verb is constant, you change I o'zgaradi. Va ed qo'shamiz yana. Worked worked bo'ladi. Died. Died. Kings hated. Crashed. Liked. Worried. Bruce Wayne is Batman. When Bruce Wayne was a child and his parents were in the streets of Gotham City and a man attacked them, the man killed the Bruce's parents. The police arrived. After this, Bruce Lee decided to fight crime. For many years, Bruce worked to become a crime fighter. He called and tried, and they all helped. Bitta tekst o'qiymiz. Shu bilan yakunlaymiz. Statues. Yani haykallar. Charles Latrobe was an important man in Melbourne, Australia in the 1800s. He improved the city for people. Charles Latrobe bu muhim kishi bo'lgan Melbourne'dagi, Australiyadagi 1800-yillarda. U shaharni yaxshilagan odamlar uchun. For example, he created a lot of parks. U juda ko'p parklar yaratgan. These days in Melbourne there are lots of things to remember him. Hozirgi kunda Melbourne'da juda ko'p narsalar bor eslash uchun. There is a Latrobe University and Latrobe Street. Latrobe universiteti bor va Latrobe ko'chasi bor. There is a statue of him, uni haykali bor universitetda, upside down degani boshini osmondan qilish, ya'ni teskari qilib qo'yish. Keyingisi. Hyde Saber Yuena was a professor at Tokyo University. Mashhur odam Tokyodagi professor. Tokyo Universitetidagi professor bo'lgan ekan. Every day he traveled to work by train. Har kuni u ishga poyezdda bo'lgan ekan. When he arrived home in the evening, kechqurunga kelganda, his dog Hachiko was always at the station. Har doim stansiyada bo'lardi ekan, uni kutish uchun, uni bilan ko'rish uchun. One day Mr. Yuena died. Bir kuni u o'ldi. He never arrived again home again. Uyga hech qachon qaytib kelmadi. For 8 more years, 8 yildan oshiqroq, Hachiko waited at the station every day. Har kuni uni kutardi. When Hachiko died, Hachiko o'lganda, they made a statue of him. Uni haykalini qilishdi. You can see it at the station. Hozir uni stansiyada ko'rishing mumkin. There are many strange, wonderful statues all over the world. Juda ham dunyo bo'ylab juda ko'p ajoyib va g'alati haykallar bor. Franz Kafka was a writer from Praguedagi yozuvchi ekan, Franz Kafka. He was born in 1883. 1883-yilda tug'ilgan ekan. His books were in German, uni kitoblari nemis tilida bo'lgan ekan. During his life he wasn't very famous, hayoti davomida juda mashhur bo'lmagan, but now he is, hozir esa mashhur. Many of his stories were very strange, uni ko'plab hikoyalari g'alati bo'lgan. There is a very unusual statue of him in Prague. Uni juda ham g'alati bir haykali bor ekan Pragueda. He's sitting on the shoulders of an empty suit. Shoulders yelga, suit degani kostyum. Bo'sh kostyumni ustida o'tirar ekan. In the middle of the Atacama Desert, in Chile, a big hand comes out of the sand. Atacama cho'lida, Chile, Chiledagi o'rtasida bitta katta qo'l qumlikdan chiqqan ekan. It's 70 kilometers from the nearest town. 70 kilometr uzoq ekan, eng yaqin shahardan. ma'noda desert, the hand of the desert is, ya'ni buni menimcha bu nomi shunaqa ekan. The hand of desert degan ekan. 11 metr balandlikda, and his is the work of a Chilean sculptor, va u Chilean haykaltarosh tomonidan qilingan ekan. Mana bu ismli, ya'ni Mario Irrazabal. Hop. Franz Kafka was from Germany. True. Kafka's stories were unusual. Kafka's storylar unusual bo'lgan. Unusual and strange degani. Maybe I'm true. Hajib allowed his owner, Mr. Yuana, very much. Mr. Yuana's dog waited to meet him at the home every day. Uyda emas, stansiyada kutardi. The hand of desert was created by famous Chilean sculptor. True bo'ladi. True'lar ko'p chiqdi bu safar. Hop. Hop man. Demak, shu bilan bu unitdagi grammatika va tekst taqdimotimizni shu yerda tugatamiz. Keyingi darslarda ko'rishguncha